the weapons. Collective Edge. Welcome to the Weapons Collective Edge. Today I'm going to go over a couple of different kinds of quivers that I'm going to make out of PVC. I've got a pocket quiver that I'm going to make, and I'm going to make another one that holds arrows more on your hip. So what we're looking at here, I got this upside down. It's not upside down. Okay. So anyways, this is schedule 40 right there. And it is 1.5 inches in diameter. And I've made one already for a pocket quiver that I'll demonstrate that it holds about 10 arrows. Depends on the diameter of the shafts. 5/16 it probably can hold a little more. If you go up to 3/8 it's going to hold less. But it's just a quick quiver you can throw in your pocket. And the other style I'll demonstrate after also. So catch you inside. So back inside, got a couple kinds of quivers. This is just a leather quiver that I've made. This hangs on your belt. Arrows come up from here. Got another one here, just a standard leather quiver that doesn't hang on the side. Still hangs on your belt, but more straight. These are leather quivers, and what I'm after is showing you how to make a PVC one, because PVC was real cheap. So I cut my two pieces of PVC. One's going to be more on the belt quiver side, and one is more like this style right here. So this one right here, all I did is heated it up and closed off the one end, and then flanged the top end so the arrows would fit in nicer. So I can show you how we got that here. A couple of arrows here, fits in, dangles in like that. I'll show you how it works. You can either put it in your front pocket here, it sits off to the side, or you can put it in your back pocket. So like if you're using like cargo pants I've got on, or whatever style, same thing right there. So that way you can draw your arrow right from here. So that is my pocket quiver that I made. And I am going to go through that on how to make it. So take your PVC, cut it to length. I've got this cut at, I'd say roughly 8 inches long. And again, this was 1.5 inches PVC. It can be thin wall, it can be thick wall, whichever way you want. But you heat up the piece, get a heat gun. This takes a little while. Once that's heated up, grab a can that's got some sort of flange on it and put that on there. You'll be able to flange it out. Just kind of rotate it on there till you get it squished the way you want. And that flanges that out there so that you have a opening that the arrows are going to fall into easier. There we are, flanged out. Getting nice and squishy. There's something to push it against. Squish it shut. Push it with your hands. It's not too hot. You seal that shut. Let that cool. That will seal the ends so your arrows don't fall out. push it in a little bit on the sides. Okay, test it out, throw some arrows in it. None of them poke out. There we are. So again, that's a pocket quiver. Throw it in your pocket. Hold your arrows. That way, when you go to load them in, they don't poke through your pocket. You just use that to load them in with. It's a pocket quiver. So the other one had the same heating process. Heat it up, and then I made it go and push this wood in here until it flanged it sideways. And then once it's flanged sideways, they still go in and plop in that way, but they're more vertical so that you maybe can get your arrows out and they're not all piled up. Just another option. And then this one, I would put something on the side and mount it to your hip, and that way you can have a side quiver that's outside of your pocket. So same thing, seal up that end, and that would be finished one for that. There we are, that one's sealed shut. Just like that. So I just tied some cord around that so it won't slip out from your pants. So if I load it in here, shove it through, doesn't fall out. Load your arrows in, and get them all set. So that would be my felt quiver, and it's just simple out of PVC. Close up one end so the arrows don't fall through, and I made it wider and flanged instead of circular flanged. So those are my two styles that I had for just a straight PVC. Something that you can do quick. It costs you $2-3 for PVC, maybe $5 for the 1.5 inch, and you can make a quick quiver that you can carry with you pretty much anywhere you have. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I will catch you later. See ya.